Welcome back to Chaos Corner. It's your old buddy, the Guardian of Chaos, Big Daddy. Here to do the play-by-play. All right, fans, one fall with a 30-minute time limit. Here in 1985, Mid-South Championship Wrestling, you have Ted DiBiase against Jake the Snake Roberts. Fans, I'll be doing the play-by-play here for UWF Mid-South. Sit back, relax, grab a beverage, grab a snack, and let's see what we have. There's the bell. Classic Pro Wrestling here on Guardian of Chaos, the YouTube channel, here to do the play-by-play. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, inbox me, email me, follow me on all social media platforms. Fans, this is gonna be a classic. Jake the Snake, and then the future $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. Mid-South Championship Wrestling, perhaps one of the toughest territories in the history of pro wrestling. You can see this is an outdoor venue and the crowd is amped. Soak it in. Clearly, here in 1985, Jake the Snake is the face. Who knew? And Ted DiBiase is the heel, wearing that black coal miner's glove on his right hand. Beautiful collar and elbow. Both men equal in size, weight, and height here in Mid-South Wrestling. And yes, I have the espresso, so sit back and relax. Another collar and elbow. Fans, it's my honor and privilege to bring you these classic matches with no commentary, so I get in here and I do the play-by-play and the color all at once for these classic bouts. As I said, both men well-known, both men WWE Hall of Famers. Here in the earlier parts of their career, 1985, Mid-South Wrestling. Owned and operated by one tough son of a bitch in Cowboy Bill Watts. I just got finished watching last night the story of the JYD, the Junkyard Dog, and his days in Mid-South. What a documentary that was on Vice TV. Dark Side of the Ring. Go out and check it out. There was nobody bigger in Mid-South than the JYD. Grab them cakes. Every dog needs a bone to chew on. And there you see ringside the legendary photographer, Bill Apter from OneWrestling.com. The Apter chat, if you will. Fun fact, Bill Apter and I were both inducted into the same class of 2019 into the New England Pro Wrestling Hall of Fame. How about that? Along with Gary Michael Capetta. DiBiase in control with the wrist lock here. Hair pulls, reversal by Jake the Snake. As you can see, the fans clearly here in Mid-South behind Jake the Snake Roberts, who at this point is just known as Jake Roberts. No Snake, no Damien. And you know my long history with Jake the Snake Roberts and that snake, Damien. Fans, it didn't get much better in the territory days when it came to UWF, when it came to the Mid-South. You could see the storytelling, the ring generalship, the ring psychology on two incredible veterans, two legends of the game. Into the corner now, Jake and Ted DiBiase with the ref in the middle, trying to get a clean break, not by Ted DiBiase, along with a right to the proboscis of Jake the Snake, head first into the turnbuckle. Again, into the turnbuckle goes Jake the Snake, a left to the Labans. A big right in between the eyes. Diabiase taking over here with the big right hand to the chest, the jawline. Two Hall of Famers here in 1985. Nice reversal by Jake. Big right to the Labans, the Ponzone himself, and then the big knee lift. Jake going for the DDT, and Diabiase, wise to it, scouted his opponent, slid out of the ring. Jake was setting him up for the DDT. It could have been it, that right there. Diabiase, perhaps one of the best wrestlers in pro wrestling history. Went on to be the future $1 million champion. Now, of course, Diabiase outside, taking advantage of the 10 count, trying to gain the cobwebs. Smart move. Jake the Snake just sitting in the middle of the ring, laying down and inviting the $1 million man to come on in. I can't even call him the $1 million man yet. Diabiase back in the ring. The difference between wrestling in the 80s and wrestling here in 2023 as we approach the 4th of July weekend here on 2023. And we go back to the future, so to speak, in 1985. Side headlock by Jake the Snake. Ted Diabiase. Again, it's hard not to call these two guys the Snake and the $1 million man. Beautiful side headlock takeover by Jake. Nice reversal by Diabiase. Almost a 3 count there on Jake. The ref pushing him back over. I'm not sure who the referee is in this bout. I don't recognize him. Now, all the weight right now from Jake Roberts is on the neck and the jawline, the trapezius, the upper body of Ted Diabiase, taking out the wind, wearing down Diabiase. Smart move by Jake Roberts, who in his latter years, once he went to the WWE, WWF, if you will, did not really become that much of a mat tactician and to use moves like this as he did here in Mid-South in 1985. Tying up Diabiase. Both men on one knee in the middle of the ring. Again, Jake holding on to that side headlock. You could hear the crowd very into it here in Mid-South. Again, one of the best territories in the history of pro wrestling. Do your due diligence. Do your research. And it's my honor and privilege to call these matches. Leapfrog by Jake. Diabiase, sunset flip. No, Jake with a right to the proboscis on Diabiase. Going for the DDT. Once again, Diabiase had him scouted perfectly. Slides out of the ring. That's the second attempt. Jake going out after him. Diabiase rolls back in. Smart. That's what you call ring generalship. As soon as your opponent tries to come back in through the ropes, a little do-si-do, dipsy-do, you jump right on top of him. Diabiase back outside, smashing Jake Roberts head first into the ringside broadcaster's table with no broadcaster except me, the GOC. Again, head first into the ringside table, the ring keeper's table, we'll call it. The action spilling over here in Mid-South, outside of the ring. A bright, sunny day here in Mid-South. Diabiase back in the ring, not letting the referee get the 10 count, which may not be the smartest move by Diabiase. Dragging Jake in the hard way. Big forearm to the chest, clobber, and now Jake is tied up in the ropes. Putting the boots to the lower back, the third vertebrae, the lower lumbar region of Jake the Snake Roberts. AKA at this point in Mid-South, 1985, Jake Roberts. At this time, fans, I was just entering into pro wrestling school. Didn't stay very long. I may have been out already at that point. Here in 85, I'm a mere 22 years old. Already had my first stint in trying to go for wrestling training, and it didn't work out that well that time around. Jake tied up in the ropes. Diabiase stalking him. The ref making him break it off. A very methodical right now by Diabiase with a big boot to the forehead. One of my favorite maneuvers back in the day as a pro wrestling manager over 3 decades. Currently at my home in Paradise Alley Pro Wrestling and the Paradise 4. Another boot to the jaw, boot to the upper chest of Jake And a big elbow smash to the top of the head by Diabiase, wearing down Jake Roberts at this point. A beautiful outdoor venue. I'm not sure of the location here in Mid-South, but as you can see, outdoor venue. Nice swinging neck breaker by Diabiase. Roberts is in big trouble. Here's the cover, but not hooking the leg. You're not going to pin Jake Roberts that way. Again, fans, it's one of my pet peeves. You hear me say it at Paradise Alley Pro, and you're hearing me say it now here at UWF and going back to 1985. You got to hook the damn leg. You're not going to get the pin. Certainly not on someone like Jake Roberts. A blatant chokehold by that despicable human being, Ted Diabiase. Again, what's the referee doing here in UWF Mid-South? Diabiase with the blatant chokeholds on Jake Roberts. Again, Jake as a face, it had been quite a while since Jake had ended up being a face in the pro wrestling business industry, if you will. Again, a lot of the big-time grapplers bounce back and forth, but Jake did his best work as a heel. Make no mistake about it. Diabiase with that coal miner's glove, a big right to the forehead, drops it right down on Jake Roberts. This could be it. Again, not hooking the leg. It's Pro Wrestling 101. And you can see it gives Jake the ability to kick his legs out and get out of the pin, fans. Pro Wrestling 101, hook the fucking leg. Now he's hanging him out over the ropes, just choking him here. I don't know what the referee's doing. Diabiase's been choking the wind out of Jake Roberts now for the last several minutes here. Whether beyond the canvas and now against the ropes. Roberts is in big trouble. Does it look, is Roberts bleeding? Is Roberts busted open at this point? Throwing blind right hands right now. He's on Queer Street. He's on his heels. He's reeling right now, Jake Roberts. Diabiase again with those big right hands with that black glove on. Roberts may be busted open on the forehead. And talk about ring awareness. 2 count only by Diabiase as Jake finds the lower rope and puts his foot on the rope. Great ring awareness by both veterans. Diabiase, Roberts, 1985, Mid-South Wrestling. Here in the booth with the Guardian of Chaos. And I'll say that to say this because I tell it like it is. What an unbelievable matchup. Goes for the big back body drop. No, Jake last second with a boot to the face of Diabiase. This could be Jake's chance. This could be the time to come back. This could be it for Roberts. Diabiase, the first man to his feet. Big knee to the side of Jake Roberts. Again, using the turnbuckle at his leisure. Jake with a block. Reversal. Diabiase cranium first into the turnbuckle. This could be the momentum and the break that Jake Roberts needs. And then those typical right hands. Wait. What's going on here? Does Jake have a foreign object? Does Jake have something in his hand? I'm not sure here at Mid-South. Jake's starting to fire up. Maybe not. Big right to the jawline. Left, right. Bang! Down goes Diabiase. The snake firing up. Back and forth. Far side goes Jake Roberts. Down goes Diabiase. Oh, and Jake takes out the referee. The old ref bump. The ref is down. Jake is down. Diabiase's going into his booth for something. He's pulled out something. He's taken off that coal miner's glove. He's putting something in it. He's loading the glove with something. Jake with the DDT out of nowhere. The crowd is beside themselves. Here's the cover. The ref. 1, 2, 3. There it is. Jake the Snake Roberts with your victory. Jake Roberts, if you will, over Ted Diabiase. What a matchup by 2 legends. Wait, and the ref is questioning, is there a foreign object? Whose is it? Jake Roberts is begging off. The ref has found the foreign object. He's going to blame Jake Roberts. Was it Diabiase who's still prone in the middle of the ring? The fans are sticking up for Jake. What's going to happen here? Will the ref reverse the decision? I'm not sure how he can get anything out of Diabiase, and Jake is out of the ring. Getting kudos ringside from the fans, and now the ref once again. It is official. Your winner, Jake the Snake Roberts. Foreign object or not. That was Diabiase's foreign object. Fans, come on back. Chaos Corner, the GOC, calling all the action here in Mid-South. Don't you dare miss it.